toe. Stuffing your toe.
Mayo. Mayo. Kevin's going to eat mayonnaise. He said me. He said me. He said me. He said me. Oh. Kevin better not puke on my desk.
Well, this will be my last podcast.
Welcome to Zigging the Dome. I'm Chris. That's Kevin.
Yes.
Recipient of Mayo.
Yeah. Stinko de Mayo. Yeah. How appropriate.
Yeah. Well, so let's we've been delaying the inevitable for a while for you. Like you've had a stay of execution. The governor finally was like, nope, time to eat the mayo.
Yeah. Time to pay the fiddler.
Time to pay the fiddler. Yeah. You know what? Like Bill Paxton, who is famous for Big Love, for Twister, for Alien, was also in a movie called Weird Science.
By one of my top 5 like 80s/90s like comedies. Mm-hmm. It's way up there.
Didn't we just say that it is
one of my guilty pleasure movies. Like I could watch that at any given time, day, anything. Throw it on.
It's so fucking fun.
It makes me so happy.
Yes,
it's fucking hilarious.
Is so hot.
Yeah.
Dude, when she's wearing the fucking half top and her tits are just hanging at the bottom. Yeah. Oh, God damn it. I've stiffened many a sock.
You're not making this any easier. As an unpleasant thought.
Yes, sorry.
Anyway,
he played Chet, the older brother, and he was just
Chet.
Shit. Shit. You stupid buttwad. Do you know what time it is?
You two donkey dicks couldn't get laid in the morgue.
He's smoking a cigar. So anyway, this is I'm going to put a clip in so you guys know what I'm talking about, and then we won't get any monetization for this because I'll be sued by the people that made the John Hughes estate. But by the way, we did just talk about this, and I 100% am behind this. I don't know if you remember this, but we were, Kevin and I were at the local bar called The Duck.
Yes.
Watching the Eagles beat the stupid Cowboys.
Yes.
Fuck you, Cowboys. And we were at the bar and we were talking about John Hughes movies, and we were thinking that we should do a draft of the best
John Hughes movies.
Because I think
super down.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's
absolutely
so good.
We're not doing that today.
No,
but we
unfortunately
will in the future.
Kevin is going to be eating mayonnaise.
Yes, and then dying, and then Chris will be solo podcasting over my quivering body.
He'll be fine, dude.
Let's get this over with.
Yeah. So wait a minute. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna turn you down a little bit because you're rolling hot already. See.
Yeah, I'm angry.
There we go.
All right, Chris is preparing.
I was fixing the
retooling. I'll retool you.
All right, so go ahead. Let's see it.
Oh,
there it is. Oh, look at that,
dude. Oh, it's squidgy.
You know what?
All right, that is a heaping tablespoon.
I don't disagree with you. That is a fair thing. So,
all right, and so just so you know, this is Hellman's real mayonnaise, made with cage-free eggs. It is.
You didn't replace this with whipped cream?
No,
right?
Go ahead.
No, that's mayonnaise. Oh boy. Oh, that's not good.
I brought my own mayonnaise.
Yes, you did.
Because I did not want any
shenanigans.
Yeah, I don't want Chris to give me a 12-year-old Miracle Whip out of his refrigerator.
I actually take umbrage with that. I don't think that I would have done something like that.
I wholly disagree.
That's not true.
Where are you going?
I'm trying to fix the volume is fucked up. Your volume is super pinged.
It's just about I was just about to Chevy Chase this over my shoulder. So terrible. Yucky.
There we go. Sorry, folks. Keep going off camera. Anyway,
so for those who don't know,
mayonnaise.
I fucking hate mayonnaise with a passion. It is one of the most disgusting food items I can possibly think of. The eggs, oil, and vinegar, sugar, salt. It's fucking disgusting. The combinations of things in here are all great on their own. Love them. All of them. All the ingredients in here, separated. Perfect. Whatever witch's concoction happens that makes this the devil's semen is
Listen,
the worst.
But I understand.
It's awful.
No, you think it's awful, but there are many Americans.
Oh yeah,
many people around the world.
The
that
Southern
love,
fats.
I mean, they sustain off of it. That's like 90% of their blood is mayonnaise.
It's fucking rank, dude.
Well, I don't agree. I think it's delicious.
And then they try to gussy it up, call it aioli.
That's right, because
mayonnaise.
They put pesto in there. No, they put lemon in there.
Yeah.
They put basil in it.
Yeah.
They put all kinds of garlic in there.
Then they should say it's garlic mayonnaise. It's not aioli.
So
you know, feel fancy with your bullshit all you want.
If we're trying to psychologically trick idiots like you into eating mayonnaise because it's delicious.
It's horrible for you.
You're incorrect.
There's fucking ass loads of cholesterol in this thing.
That's good cholesterol. Don't listen to him.
It's disgusting.
Yeah.
Anyway, so hey, I hate this. So this was my chosen punishment for refusing to eat the death chip.
Well, no. And for clarity, he means the chip will kill you because it did kill before.
Somebody. Yeah. And they got pulled off the fucking
shelves. It's like letting a murderer back into your house. Like, we know he's killed before. Do you still
have the chip?
I do. You want to switch it?
I don't know. No. Because
so first, I mean, while I would appreciate the ratings of Kevin dying on this podcast, it's not a great idea. I
think that
I have a godsend to think
I think the severity of the prolonged severity of
waiting for this
of my punishment would be far longer with the chip. Like we're talking about like the next day or two.
Yeah, the mayonnaise is going to suck
where it's about 30 seconds.
Mayonnaise is going to suck for a minute.
Yeah. But the chip will suck 4 days.
Yeah.
Like, remember when we ate the chip last time?
Oh no, I remember.
And then the next day we were texting each other. It's like the things that are happening inside me right now are not okay.
Yeah, so the coffin chip, as I like to refer to it, is also like it got taken off the shelf because it killed a human being. That's like, okay.
It was so hot he passed out and died.
It was so bad, like he died. He fucking died. Yeah. So like we ate the death. We fucking rolled. We played fucking roulette with the devil.
That was the older version. This was the 2023 version is what killed somebody, and we did not eat that. That's the one I said, fuck that.
Yeah, I'm
Stinko de Mayo.
Right, and then the mayo. But moreover, Kevin hates mayonnaise.
Anyway, so it's getting warm.
You might as well do it.
I'm just going to get over with.
Good luck. Godspeed.
Fuck this. Fuck you. Mostly fuck you. Absolutely fuck you.
I'm the Tom Brady of Stinko de Mayo, bitch. You should never, ever bet me in Stinko de Mayo.
If it's like turns out on your deathbed that the only reason you were winning Stinko de Mayo is because you were stacking votes or something like that, you're the Tom Brady of...
I am the Tom Brady of Stinko de Mayo.
You're deflating footballs to give yourself an advantage.
No.
Don't use it. I'm going to haunt you good.
You call me all you want. I did not... I've earned every ounce of my fucking Stinko de Mayo victory, bitch. You just lost. Godspeed, son. And action. Oh!
Ew, it's so gross. Why is it so vinegary? Fuck you. Can't do it.
Listen.
Dude, why is it so gamey? It's like, ew.
You want some more?
No.
No? Oh, hey. Relax the drink, you son of a bitch.
Oh, why? Why is it like that?
I don't know, but victories never tasted so sweet for me. Watching Kevin eat mayonnaise, that was...
God, dude. It's like...
I'm clipping that. That's going... I hope that goes viral. Look, you're so upset.
It's so like vinegary. Like why is it so like, ew, it's so pungent and disgusting. Fuck, it sucks. Why do people like that?
Well, so first of all,
what does that do to turkey that makes it better?
Normally people don't eat it by the spoonful, you fucking creep. They put it on bread and with... It's delicious.
It was a punishment.
Right, I know, I got you. But like, you asked the question. So like on sandwiches and deli meat, it's a perfect accoutrement. It's arguably easily.
All right, you eat some. Tell me it's good.
No, I'm not going to eat a spoonful. Fuck yourself. I'm not punishing myself, you cocksucker. If you said, hey,
you would consider eating a spoonful of mayonnaise punishment.
Exactly,
not delicious.
Because that is not the intended use. It's not like it's like eating like a spoonful of ketchup. It's.
I would eat that spoonful of ketchup right now. That would be delicious.
Would you like to have changed your fucking
maybe I would. Ketchup? I would. Holy fucking shit, dude! Oh yes. Why is that so? I'll tell you what. I expected it to be way more eggy, and it was way more like vinegary.
So when you said eggy, the first thing that came into my head was those goddamn jelly beans.
The rotten egg jelly beans.
And I got like 3. Remember, I got like 3 of them. I had the worst luck.
It was definitely 2, at least 2.
At least 2. I was like, God damn it! I got it again. It was so disgusting.
That was fucking wildly bad.
Really bad.
The taste was not what I was expecting.
Right.
I was expecting it to be much more like almost like an eggy, the silkiness to it.
Yeah.
No, it was just straight vinegar.
Maybe it's like separated or something in there.
No, I shook it up.
You shook it up?
Yeah, it's just.
I honestly I mean,
it was way more pungent. It was way more pungent. I thought it was going to have a lot more plain,
like some like more like smoothness,
plain.
Well, I guess it's if you are not a if you're not a consumer of mayonnaise regularly. There's so many things that I eat mayonnaise with, right? So,
excuse me.
You're fine. So, just if you're going to throw up in the trash can,
never.
Never throw up.
Oh no, never.
Never going to give you up.
Never turning to that trash can. It is going straight ahead. If I vom,
great. I mean, it would be very good for content. It was funny, but it's I'm sure it's not pleasant.
I can't
for you.
Imagine putting that on like a turkey's, like a BLT,
a fucking club, a turkey club with bacon, and like think about a BLT, and usually it's BLMT, like whatever they call it, like with mayo. They know that it's got to be in there because it's a perfect. I understand like there's things that you probably love that I absolutely hate.
Oh yeah, sauerkraut.
Perfect example. I fucking hate sauerkraut. Sauerkraut can go fuck its mother in the ass and the mouth and then back in the ass again.
All right, if I win, stick it to mine next year. You're gonna
sauerkraut.
You're big old wiener with sauerkraut on it.
Not yours, as long as it's not a person's. I'm good. You say, here, eat this. You're not gonna get me on a technicality. You fuck. You think that I don't know what you're trying to pull? Next thing you know, it's a fucking a gay guy stick like sauerkraut on the end of it. I'm not eating that. You said you didn't look at your contract, sir. So okay, now that that's over with. Some sporting news, I would call it sporting news. The Eagles did beat the Cowboys. They are 8-1. That was awesome. They're going into their bye week, which is fantastic.
This is still very unpleasant. What's going on in my body right now? I'm
sure it's not great. It could, but to your point from earlier, it could not possibly be worse than the chip. Oh. The chip stopped the podcast for 20 minutes where we went downstairs
and ate bread.
and the other thing that I did, because I was like trying to figure out some way, because it was literally like napalming the inside of my body.
Right.
So I was like, I got to do something. Like when you're like that desperate. Yeah. So I saw a Colleen on the side of the door.
Shove the garden hose up your ass and turn it on.
Pull it out the other way. It's got to get out of there somehow. No, she had kefir. Like that probiotic.
Sutherland?
No. Yes, the star of 24 and Lost Boys is in my fridge.
Like, dude, you gotta help me.
Help! I mean, he could have helped, maybe. I'll have to fucking take Jack Bauer's help, whatever. He's like, I can't help you. I'm like, it's so cool that you're here. You're so cool.
I think Chris is hallucinating. He sees Kiefer Sutherland.
No, Kiefer, it's like
Thou shalt not fall.
Little sister.
Such a good movie.
I don't want
That's a Lost Boys reference, by the way.
Dude, the funniest thing about that movie is that for absolutely no reason, there is a oiled up saxophone solo with Fantastic. Tim, whatever his name is. He's like fucking gyrating. I'll put that shit in there. He's great.
So good. Anyway, sorry.
That's okay. No, we were
went to Kiefer Sutherland for help.
Yeah, I went to Kefir.
Yeah,
it's like a probiotic, like a yogurt thing,
that
right?
probably didn't help.
Well, I thought it was like I don't know,
be more like milk and
like more
cool
milky,
things
right?
off.
So I put it in my mouth, and then it was like because it was like expired for 4 months, and I was like So like I have a hot mouth and then expired kefir in my mouth.
Yeah. See, that's why I wanted to bring my own mayonnaise, because I knew you would try to Kiefer Sutherland me and fucking give me some 4-month-old shit.
No. We have
that tasted like it was 4 years old.
We rotate through mayo on a regular basis here. We're okay.
It's like settling right here.
In the stomach. Yeah,
it's not good. Not good. Oh. I can't. No.
You like mustard. You like mustard though, right?
I like it.
So he's like,
I like it I like cooking with it. What I mean by that,
you won't put it on a hot dog then?
No, I'm a ketchup on hot dog guy.
Okay, fair enough.
Or like cheese or something like that.
Will you put chili on a dog?
Oh, yeah. But like mustard, I can take it or leave it. I don't hate it like I do mayonnaise.
Right.
Like I like a spicy mustard, like a spicy brown mustard.
What about how about
spicy
this?
brown mustards too?
What about like a ham and cheese on rye with hot mustard on it? Would that be something that you'd be into?
Yeah. All right. I don't like the sweet like seedy mustard or like the super
like the really thick balls.
or like the glowing yellow like the Frenchies like the shit you would get at a ballpark mustard.
Or the things that you feed like your kids at like a goddamn football game. Yeah, no.
Like spicy like a nice spicy brown mustard.
Yeah.
I can get down with
into that. Dijon maybe? Grey Poupon?
Yeah, it's like I said, it's not terrible, but it's not my favorite.
Yeah, but
I'll give you an example. Like if I have like a turkey sandwich, right?
Yep.
Like just like turkey and Swiss, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'll actually put roasted garlic hummus on. I'll spread roasted garlic hummus on it.
Okay.
It's fucking fantastic.
Sure.
Garlic way better than that. I mean, my stomach is turning right now.
I'm sure.
Like it's doing backflips.
Well, I'm sure that you were dreading this moment.
It's not great. Like it's like it's like the consistency of like
men which you've taken the back of the throat many a time.
No, it's like the consistency of like going down like
Jello, maybe?
It's like coating. It's like coating my insides. Like as it goes.
Like Pepto-Bismol?
Yeah, kind of. It's like remember
that commercial? They show you like the fucking shit.
I can feel it working its way down my system. It fucking sucks. Anyway, so yes, the Eagles won. It was awesome. What a fucking crazy game.
Yeah.
Because the Eagles were actually pretty handily beating them.
Into the fourth quarter.
Then the end of the fourth quarter was, I don't know what the fuck was going on in that game.
It was wild.
It was like penalties and all kinds of weird shit was happening. And Dallas actually had a chance. They
had one shot, like at the end zone, they just couldn't make it.
And then the Dak Prescott memes of him upside down on his fucking noggin.
You knew that, like, the Photoshop wizards were like, oh my God.
I saw one where somebody Photoshopped it, like, with a dog taking a shit, and the Dak Prescott was coming out of his butthole. I will forward it to you.
That's going in.
That's going on the fridge.
That's going in.
Hold on, I'll find it.
And there was one where The Undertaker was tombstoning Dak Prescott. Love that one as a wrestling fan.
And then speaking of shit in sports, Carson Wentz got signed by who's on the Rams, which doesn't make me feel good about what's going on with Matthew Stafford. Because I feel like Matthew Stafford, if he was okay, they wouldn't be bringing out they wouldn't be carting out. I mean, like, look at all the other teams whose quarterbacks have been dog shit.
Yeah,
I understand why the Giants wouldn't, because they want the first pick.
We're right.
They're like roll Danny DeVito out there. They're there. Minnesota, again, they can win games, so they went and got Josh Dobbs.
He was great.
Yeah. He was good on
like he threw some interceptions. Yeah. He fumbled the ball.
He was good on the Steelers. He was just behind Ben, and then for some reason they thought Mason Rudolph was going to be something.
To his credit, Josh Dobbs, when he was on the sideline, was like when he knew he had to go in the game, which was not expected.
No, they didn't even know he
He's like there for a day.
He didn't have the playbook.
What's he saying?
Like nothing. No, he didn't even know the dudes that were on the field yet.
Right, because he was on the sideline. He was like, "This is how I do my snap count." Like he had to teach them on the fly. Like so. Again, say what you will, but like that dude,
he also happens to be. I think it was helpful that he's a fucking rocket scientist.
He's smart, dude.
Really smart. That definitely helps.
So,
they call him the Pastronaut.
Oh God!
NASA gave him the nickname. I swear to God, because he's literally a rocket scientist. Like he went to NASA stuff. The Pastronaut,
that's fucking awful. The Pastronaut sucks so much. I hate it so much. When you said it, I was like,
the Pastronaut.
That made me feel worse than that mayonnaise made you feel.
I guarantee it did not.
I just wanted to remind you.
A death of a family member couldn't make me feel worse than that mayonnaise made me feel.
So, yeah, the Pastronaut's not really good. So do you see that the Minnesota Viking fans, and I don't understand, I guess, does he not have eyebrows?
No, he has alopecia. Yeah.
So Minnesota fans are shaving their eyebrows off.
In continuity?
They're like, hey, we're going to support you, Josh Dobbs, by ruining our face for the foreseeable future.
It was funny because the Steelers at one point had two really good players who had alopecia. They had Ryan Shazier, who broke his spine.
Yeah.
And then they had Josh Dobbs, who also had it. So, wow, are we way off topic?
I don't know how we got here. We went
back to Kiefer Sutherland.
We went down a winding road to from Kiefer Sutherland, and that's where we ended up. That's all right. You're fine.
I'm just trying not to vomit.
I appreciate that.
It's really hard.
So we were talking about Kiefer, and I had to drink that horrible rotten shit. But but like we were saying, like how like it's fucking you up right now. Yeah, obviously.
Anyway, so we got through the sports news. Oh wait, we didn't mention one thing.
What's that?
Did we cover the fact that the Phillies didn't make it to the World Series?
No, maybe. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it anymore. Yeah, it sucks.
So the Rangers won the World Series.
Yeah, I'm just glad the stupid Diamondbacks didn't win. Yeah. Fuck them, because you beat us.
What was cool? Bochy got his another ring, which is cool. He's good. He's a really good coach.
He was a Giants coach.
Yeah, then the Rangers won their first World Series,
which is cool.
Which is, I mean, they had a lot of history, so kind of cool.
I mean, like it's weird to like, because I think you do take things for granted because like, it's been so long since we won a championship.
Yeah.
As an Eagles fan, it took me till 2017 to recognize not an NFL championship. They won NFL championships before the Super Bowl was a thing, but they didn't win a Super Bowl. And them winning the Super Bowl and even going last year and hopefully going again this year if everything works out, like that's so super cool. But you have to realize that there are a lot of franchises in all the sports that have never won anything ever. And they've been in existence for like how long has the Rangers been around?
1970, I think they were started.
Yeah, so like that's not fucking 53 years. That's like a half a century. That's a lot of time. And then
to get your first,
the Red Sox, who have been an organization for
the Cubs that were over 100 years
before they got it. Before they had a championship. Yeah. So think about that.
Remember Steve Bartman? They wanted to kill that dude.
Dude,
and all he did was try like reach over for a foul ball that the guy may or may not have even caught.
Like, it doesn't make a difference.
They wanted him dead.
Yo, it's dead. All right. So wait, I have a good analogy to this. All right. So in a microcosm, it's not the same thing. So I told you about this already, but I'm going to tell the audience here. So my daughter Allie had a play, and it wasn't a play really. It was something called SNAP, which it stands for Scenes Not a Play. So it's like 24 different scenes, and it's a bunch of kids going up and just doing individual scenes and stuff like that. It was good for what it was. Like the 24 films around Springfield or whatever. That's exactly it. That's exactly it, dude.
Whatever it was called on Simpsons.
Yeah. Well, Lisa got the gum in her hair. And it was so
Professor Frink came running in at the end to try to do it.
It was like the magical word on Professor Frink. He was holding up a sign. He's like, wait. Oh, no, that's good, Glavin.
Chief Wiggums was like Pulp Fiction.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Oh, yeah. And he was, what's the one-armed guy? What's his name again? The dude that only has one arm, the Vietnam vet guy.
Oh, he owns the
store. Yeah.
I can't remember.
Fuck. Wow. I mean,
deep dive on the Simpsons characters.
We literally, there's pretty much nothing that we don't know about the Simpsons. If that was our final Jeopardy question, I'd be super pissed.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking furious. But the point was like that.
I'll look it up.
Yeah, figure it out. It's like...
It's okay.
Doug.
No, definitely not Doug.
Larry.
Nope.
Gary, Steve, Fred. Dauber. No, that's Coach.
All right, wow. Go on with your fucking...
All right, so story, right. So...
Herman.
It was Herman. Yeah, yes. Herman. All right. So... she was the host of this thing, right? So she was like doing like all the like in between stuff, and like she did a fantastic job, really, really good. I was very, very proud of her. But so the second night, so it was Friday and Saturday. The second night we were going, Colleen's mom, my mother-in-law, Bonnie, we were going out together to go watch this, and both nights for some odd reason, when we got to the high school, we went in the weird way. Like we didn't go in the front door. Like Colin was like, oh, we have to park in this weird spot. And I'm like, okay. And then when we got out, there was this dude there and he was like, oh, you're here for the play? And we're like, yeah. And he's like, oh, you can go right in these doors. And he said, do you know where you're going? And because I'm a guy, I'm like, yeah, we'll figure it out. You know, like I didn't know where I was going at all. I had no clue.
You ended up like the Upside Down from Stranger Things.
Yeah, I know. I was like rolling through the halls like the fucking Breakfast Club kids, like going to different parts of the school.
It's like, again, I'm going to throw out another Simpsons reference. When they went to the Super Bowl and they were trying to find their way to the field, and Blur was playing in the back. Woohoo! And and they're just running.
They're running around the stadium.
Like, where are we going? And it's like, I don't know. I thought I was following you.
Right. Yeah. They were so excited to be in the game. Didn't actually make it to the game.
Yeah.
So anyway, so that night on Friday, we went this weird way and like we figured it out somehow. We had to like go through like a metal gate. There was a security guy there. Right. Like, this is not the way we were supposed to be going in the first place. So it takes us through this back way. So on Saturday, when we went with Colleen's mom, it was the same kind of deal, except we parked in a different lot and we were coming like into the school instead of going around to the front. Always use the front entrance, I guess, is the moral of the story here. We go to the side entrance because there's these two kids that were wearing like staff shirts there, like for the play. And we're like, can we go in this way? And they're like, oh yeah, come right through. So we go in that door and we're walking through literally the backstage area where everyone's getting ready and stuff. We're like, dude, what the fuck? Right? Like, they're like, oh yeah, go right ahead. I don't know if they were like, if they were funny, they were fucking with us and they were like, oh, we're going to send these assholes right through some shit. That's what I would have done. Yeah. Well,
they're like, you're on it too. He's like, throw a hat on you, push you out on the stage.
So, but anyway, so we come back and ironically,
I just thought of a great story that we're going to have to tell on this podcast at some point. It's horribly embarrassing for you, which is amazing. About the time that you danced in front of the entire school when it was on fire at the school was on, we had a fire drill and they put everybody into the Performing Arts Center and you went out on and Monty was at Monty
Hall?
Not Monty Hall, Jesus. Monty from our high school went out. Did you compartmentalize this?
I honestly think that I have because I don't remember what you're talking about. Yeah, so I danced.
Yeah, you went out.
I danced.
Basically it was like they did like an impromptu like talent show to entertain the people while because it was in the Performing Arts Center. And that they brought the whole school into the Performing Arts Center. We were in there for our class.
Okay.
And then
our class with what's his name, the bald dude,
Rob Kerr. Oh yeah, whoever the
teacher was. That dude. Yeah,
I don't remember what his name was, but yeah, Monty, the football player,
Monty
black dude,
Howell.
Howell. Yeah,
that's it.
So
I said Hall. I was close. God damn it.
But so he went out and danced, and then you went out there and danced in front of the entire. You don't remember this? Holy shit,
brother. I am telling you right now, I swear on the life of my kids, you just told me new information in my life.
No, dude, you definitely did
I believe that I
repressed that memory.
But you know what? This is why you need to get therapy. BetterHelp. BetterHelp.com for all of your therapy needs. Magic Mind, who is about to be...
Magic Mike. So anyway, improve your dancing on stage.
Wait, so we literally cannot stay on fucking topic. Let me finish this goddamn story. Sorry. So that's all right.
But you literally do not remember dancing in front of the entire high school.
Kevin, I don't remember it. I swear to you on my life, I'm
gonna hit up some high school people tomorrow.
Please, fuel my insensitivities, please.
Oh yeah, somebody's got a video of it. Well, it was 1994.
Hello, my baby. It's a talkie. It's like the scene. There's a piano playing. Ding, 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 ding.
Like a cane.
Oh, I'm an asshole. I'm gonna go dance in front of the entire school and never get laid.
Yeah, it was 1994, so the camcorders that were there's no phones, so at least you got that going for you. That shit would have went viral for sure.
That's why Generation X.
I cannot believe you don't remember.
I do not remember at all.
Wild.
That's crazy. Anyway,
so backstage.
All right. Circling back to whatever was my embarrassment, apparently. Yeah. We were going back the same kind of way. Ironically, it was coming back to the same exact route that when I was just like trying to figure out like literally no map, go through a back road in the schools and found my way to this fucking thing. So I'm like, oh God, like it's getting late. We have to get to our seats. So I'm like rolling up to give the tickets to the people in the front. Cause like, the table for the tickets was like here. Right. We came in the back way.
Right. You came up behind the ticket, the ticket takers, right?
Right. So I'm like going that way, and all of a sudden I hear ah, and then I hear my wife go, "Oh my God, Mom!" I'm like, so I turn around, and my mother-in-law, who is a wonderful woman, not crazy young, great shape for her age and stuff like that. Not like but she ate shit right in front, like. And I was just like, oh my God, like, cause and that moment, all of us thinking is like, do I want to go to the hospital right now?
Yeah, just a heart attack, like what happened?
Well, she's like literally like this,
right,
like flat. And so the director of the the snap thing, comes over and is like, hey, don't move, like just fucking gather yourself. You just and she tripped over like one of those like a hand truck.
Right.
And I mean, in fairness, we were going in a way that probably wasn't, but we were instructed by the staff, hey, go through the backstage area and then trip over this dolly. And
the director's probably like, wait, he like all he sees is Pond Hockey fucking calling him fucking tomorrow.
Morgan and Morgan. Pond Hockey.
Pond the Hockey.
Yeah.
Fucking tripping.
Have you fallen over a dolly and your granddaughter's play? So anyway, so they were like, all right, so can you lift your head up? She lifts her head up and blood just starts coming out. We're like,
lovely.
Oh, I'm like, oh, this is the night's over. It's fucking over, right? This lady's fucking tough as balls, right? She gets up. She's like, she had bit her lip, which is why it bled so much. But she like, outside of that, her knee hurt. She just replaced her left knee. And she was like, my knee hurts. Give me some ice. I'm going in to watch this shit. I'm watching my goddamn granddaughter. She's a fucking baller. So real ass dude right there.
Right.
Like, so she sits down. She's got an ice pack. Oh, I should forget to mention, like, there was this dude that rolls up. He's like, hey, I don't know if you need help, but I found this doctor from Cuba. Like, he brought a Cuban doctor over.
All right, where's Ashton?
I was like,
who's fucking with me right now?
This is if you guys are playing games.
They're like, all right, we're going to need you to go out and dance and entertain these people while we deal with
while we take care of it. We
also,
administer
this football player that you graduated high school with.
Monty, you're back? Let's do this again. It's like kid and play. All right. Anyway, so my point is, we
have a point. We have points on this
on this particular scenario. We're talking about like really
shave that point off because I'm going to throw up soon. So
you're fine. So, do you survive this long? You're fine. It's in there. So this Cuban doctor comes over and he's like, doesn't speak English. But he was like super helpful. Like, because he's a doctor. He's like, you get a fucked up lip. I don't need to like have a conversation with you about your banged up lip. So he gives her some like paper towels, gives her like a thing with ice, puts it on her lip. We sit down.
Handful of fucking Quaalude Cuban painkillers.
Exactly. So
Chris is crushing them up and snorting them off a dolly.
At that point, I really wanted to. I was like, "Has anyone got any fentanyl?" I'm gonna snap myself out of existence in this play. So she's sitting there, right, and like at this point, you can tell her lips all fucked up, whatever. Right. And she's in pain, obviously pain, and then people just keep coming up to her and be like, hey, are you like, hi, I'm the superintendent of schools. Hi, I'm the fucking.
Yeah, because of course they did, because they thought for sure she's going to sue the school.
Right, because they left the dolly out and this fucking poor old lady fell over it. Sure.
The fucking ambulance chasers were probably like.
Yeah, like I'm surprised no attorneys approached you like, man,
exactly.
Don't say anything to anybody.
Hi, I'm from Pond Hockey.
Put the fucking neck brace on her.
Yeah, exactly. Fucking put her in a wheelchair immediately.
Did you come in that? No, but I'm leaving it.
I had it handy.
That's right. So anyway, so she's like, just like,
she get out of my face.
Get out of my face, right? So, and Colleen's freaking out. She's like, it's like just, but she's like, that was like that moment where you're like, and now I realize now that you've drummed up a memory that I probably should be mortified about. It's that feeling of, oh my God, I'm so exposed in this moment. Right. Like, I don't want people to be paying attention to me, but everyone will not stop paying attention to me. Like even so we get through like so people were bothering her at the very beginning of the thing just because it was fresh. She just fell down. And then we were halfway through the thing and it got to intermission. And again, another wave of the Cuban doctor came back over with gauze and like one of those like ice packs that you break like open. He's like, a key. Like, we're like, okay, like, like took it and stuff. Like, he was a super nice guy. But like, she was just like, and then more people came over. Hey, are you doing okay? And I was like, I said, I said, look, I've known Bonnie a long time. Like, all she wants is for you guys to stop talking about this right fucking now. She wants you to leave her alone. Right. This is making her more embarrassed that you continue to be like, hey guys, I know that we were.
Stop the play.
Listen, let's give it up.
This old bitch fell down.
That's exactly it. That's how she felt. She's like, could you please put any of the attention on anybody else? All she wanted was another old bitch to fall down and hurt herself worse, so that the attention could be on her.
Fucking hit the librarian in the back of the knees. Fucking
the lights.
Falls in the fucking pit. Fucking clarinet flying.
Oh, God damn it. All right, anyway. So Yes.
Can we take a break, dude? I need another drink.
I understand.
Things are not going well inside me right now.
All right. So when we get back, we have a scenario, we got a breakdown, and the draft.
All right.
We'll be back in a moment.
Bye.
Do you like beer? Of course you do. But not any beer will do. Absolutely not. The Dome Pieces are people of discerning taste that require a delicious craft beer to celebrate the joys of life or wash away the workday. Well, Slack Tide Brewing has just the tasty cold adult beverage you desire. Slack Tide Brewing was founded in 2015 by Jason and Ted Campbell, two brothers raised in Cape May County, New Jersey, where your delightful hosts also happen to be from. And their philosophy is simple. Create a diverse, high-quality line of beers made with all-natural ingredients, sourced locally whenever possible. And to make Slack Tide Brewing a destination in Cape May County where locals feel at home and visitors look forward to returning. Their beers have won multiple awards from the New York International Beer Competition, Philadelphia Brewvitational, GIBC MSC, and the Great American Beer Festival, just to name a few. Not only are their beers available in bars, restaurants, and distributors all across the great state of New Jersey, their beers are now available in the state of Pennsylvania. If you don't see it at your local watering hole, grocery store, or beer distributor, you need to spread the word and tell them that they need to ride the tide. Slack Tide Brewing is currently located at 1072 Route 83 in Claremont, New Jersey, but will soon be breaking ground on a new 9,000 square foot facility on Route 9 in Swainton, New Jersey. Check out their website, slacktide.brewingco, that's co.com, and their Facebook and Instagram pages, Slack Tide Beer, for merchandise, current availability, and upcoming releases. And please, make sure to tell them that Digging in the Dome sent you. Slack Tide Brewing. Ride the tide. Must be 21 or older to drink. Please drink responsibly.
All right, we're back.
So like 1 second ago, this fucking cunt, I was like getting ready to hit record and he was like, "We back!" And I was like, I didn't go yet. And he's like, "Oh, well, fuck you." I'm like, I didn't like signal to you one way or the other. So then I was like, "All right, let's do it again." And he's like, "We're back. We're back." And he did it on purpose because he's a cunt.
Yeah, well, you made me eat mayonnaise, so I'm barely holding.
Your inability to be successful at Cinco de Mayo made you eat mayonnaise.
Your ability to cheat and me not to call you out on it.
You're more than welcome. I'll give you. I have all my books. I have 7 years. Listen, I keep with taxes.
I admitted that I forgot to vote on Twitter for my own shit.
Yeah, that's your fucking fault, not mine.
Deflecting, shut up.
Oh,
the same way you're compartmentalizing the fact that you don't remember dancing like a nitwit in front of the entire high school.
Like I said, listen, guys, I'm telling you, this is 100% honest. I do not remember doing this, and it's terrifying. It like really is fucking me up right now because I'm like, what else have I forgotten? Do I need to go to therapy? Go to BetterHelp.com. Put in the
sponsor of the Digging in the Dome podcast.
Put in the code DOME.
Did you just eat mayonnaise?
Yes.
Oh, that's different. That's
Magic Mind, which is to be a November sponsor of ours. Don't worry about that. So you'll see.
All right, so we actually have a fun thing to distract me from the fact that my insides are curdling.
We're gonna do the scenario and we're gonna do the draft. I know we said a breakdown, but Kevin's gonna die, and I can't have that on my conscience. I'm sorry, I can't have that in my house. So
the actual reason is because we just went off on a crazy, ridiculous tangent nonsense, and we have corporate jobs we have to get to tomorrow, and I don't want to be here till midnight.
Fine.
All right. So
the scenario.
Here we go, yo. Here we go, yo. So what's the scenario? Here we go, yo. Here we go, yo. So what's the scenario?
Good news, everyone.
So
one's you.
I don't understand. I don't understand. Take that back. Walk that back. I don't know yet if I'm like upset or excited by this fact. I think I'm more upset that they're doing it live action than anything.
Versus animated.
Yeah. Yep. Because of the success of the Super Mario Brothers movie.
Did you watch it?
I did. It's really good.
I've not watched it.
It's good.
Okay.
Chris Pratt is Mario, whatever. But we'll get into that.
Who's Luigi?
I don't remember, to be honest, who the voice of Luigi was. Jack Black was Bowser, who he did an awesome job.
Yeah.
So anyway, getting ahead of ourselves.
Sorry.
They announced today on November 8th that, because this podcast will come out on Thanksgiving, that's on November 8th.
It'll be done fast than that, I promise.
They announced on November 8th that they are doing a live-action Zelda movie. And Sony... Now, it's Sony and Nintendo are doing it together.
Okay.
So they're going to be... Try to, be... good to the source material.
Yeah,
Nintendo's going to be in there, calling the shots.
And honestly, for diehards of that particular series, you better not fuck that up because those people are hardcore about Zelda.
So now, Chris, in his early gaming days, was a very big Zelda fan.
Huge.
I remember you playing Ocarina of Time religiously.
I remember the song.
Dude, I remember I never seen you as angry in your life as you were at the water temple in that game.
Fucking cunt.
Dude,
I almost broke multiple controllers. I
remember one year for Christmas, I got you a Nintendo GameCube and got you Wind Waker. Yeah. And you were the happiest I've ever seen you. Before the birth of your children. Actually, I take that back. You were still happier when I got you the GameCube. So
they're in the other room.
With the later Zeldas, which I don't know if you've played any of the newer ones on the Switch. They're fucking fantastic. Breath of the Wild, one of my top 5 video games of all time.
Wow, that's bullshit.
Probably my second favorite Zelda game to the Super Nintendo version. So it's hard for me to decide whether I'm excited or fuck this about it, but they haven't announced. They just announced that they're making the movie.
They didn't say anything else.
So we got to cast that sucker.
All right. That's the scenario. So this is what I'll say. And I'll say this again because
there's 4 roles that we're going to cast. So go ahead. So far, and this is where I'm a bit scared because so far, things that I absolutely love that are more episodic or kind of worlds like Zelda and in particular the Dark Tower, from Stephen King, they fuck it up. And I'm so scared that they're going to fuck it up. I think I'm there too. If it was animated, I wouldn't be as.
No, but it's a live action is really hard to do. And
have you seen? I love Aladdin, the Disney movie.
Oh yeah, sure.
The original animated Aladdin.
Yep.
They did a live action Aladdin. I didn't watch it with Will Smith as a genie.
Yes.
Getting cucked by.
That's right. Exactly.
By Jafar.
Smith is Jafar. Jafar Pinkett Smith.
Jafar Pants. Did you fuck the pool boy?
You did.
So yeah, I'm there too. I don't. It makes me happy that Nintendo's directly involved. They're producing it together.
Yep.
Sony and Nintendo together are doing it.
Yep.
I would have preferred if they just stuck with Illumination, the same studio that did the Mario Brothers movie.
Right.
But we got to cast it.
All right.
So we're casting
Zelda,
Link. Ganon,
and then
the King
of Hyrule.
Yeah. There's a bunch of other.
No, there's
stuff we do Beetle or Tingle or any of those guys.
Beetle or Tingle or
Tingle my Beetle. But we're just gonna stick with the main
four.
All right.
All right. So, God damn it, I don't think I have a coin.
Well, we have the virtual coin.
All right. Yes, because we here at Dinking Dome are very environmentally conscious. We don't want to
have random coins around for babies to be.
God knows.
All right, so you got to call it.
Tails. All right, see? Heads. God damn it. All right, so do you want to? So you pick the character and your cast member.
All right,
and then I will do the cast member for that, and then we'll go back and forth.
Yeah, and then
okay.
So whoever I take, you obviously can't take.
Right.
All right. Well.
So which character first?
See, he did that to me to fuck with me. Because now I was like, oh well, if I don't take Link, then. But casting Link might not be my favorite. I kind of want to cast Zelda a little bit more. We should also do who we definitely don't want.
Oh, of course, yeah.
So I feel like the chalk answer for Link. I'm going to take Link, obviously.
All right, yeah, fine.
I feel like the chalk answer is Tom Holland, right?
He was in there, yeah.
But he's too Spider-Man to be Zelda, to be Link for me.
Well, because he's not. You almost have to take somebody who is not known as a iconic figure to play that role because you want the iconic figure that actor playing is Link.
Right.
Like you want him to be remembered for that.
So, although I think he would be fine at it, I think it would be a good choice. I just think it's too...
It's too expected. Like that.
It's too walk the lines.
Fair enough.
Same. I don't want to give too many like possibilities.
All right.
Because you have to obviously pick your Link as well. But Timothy Chalamet also. It's like, who's skinny and white? Kind of handsome, but kind of nerdy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what you're thinking of for Link. So I don't know if that's the right one or not. So man,
it's hard because you have to like really think of like.
I'm having a hard time deciding on my list. So I had Chalamet, I had Holland.
Yep. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be?
So I'll tell you after you pick yours why I'm hesitating, because there's something I don't want to happen.
Okay.
And I'll tell you in a minute why.
Okay.
But I'm going to go with Harry Potter himself.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, I mean, I think he would be perfect for Link. So in case you don't know who we're talking about, it's Daniel Radcliffe. As like, I think that he's the perfect combination of like nerdy. Mm-hmm. Again, he's really well known as one iconic character, right?
Yes.
But he hasn't done anything else, really. Tom Holland, on the other hand, he's done Spider-Man, he's done other movies, he's done other TV shows and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Daniel Radcliffe has done plays.
He's been in like a couple movies. Like,
but they're like
indie movies.
Yeah.
They're not definitely like,
Right. So I'm going Daniel Radcliffe as my Link.
Okay. It's a good choice.
I'll tell you after you pick your Link what my thought process, why I was hesitating there.
All right. So I'm going to tell you one that the answer came to mind immediately.
Okay.
But it was.
Would you have taken Holland or Chalamet there? Were they on your list for?
Yeah. No, Chalamet for sure, because he had. I felt like the body type.
Yeah. Like
made sense. Like kind of like lanky. Like.
And that's kind of why I would have heard, because like he can be jacked, but he's super. He's skinny.
Exactly. And that's what like. All right, And then I thought like it would be cool to see Squeak from Basketball.
What the fuck's his name? What's the actor's name?
I don't
even know. You're just going to go cast and Squeak. Hold on. I'm going to look him up. In case you haven't seen Basketball, folks.
I'll put a picture of...
Basketball is one of the most underrated comedies
in history.
His name is Dion Basher.
Yes,
he looks way different now.
I'm sure.
He's got like
by the way, I was clearly kidding.
Yeah,
like I don't mean Squeak, but the funniest answer would have been him, because he's got like a very kind of like sharp face features. Like he could be kind of elven.
He was perfect. Like he looks like an elf,
dude. That's what I'm saying. Like his face is like perfect for that kind of thing. You just made
me think of somebody else too. But then you're getting into the Lord of the Rings era.
Like Orlando Bloom or something like that, or
or who is the one of the fucking hobbits? Elijah Wood. Yes. So the guy that I was thinking of, Jesus. I'm not talking about one of the hobbits.
One of the hobbits, the main one. So the guy that I was thinking of, like, so have you ever seen Percy Jackson? That movie?
I know of it, but I don't think I've seen the movies.
Okay. So this is the kid. His name is Walker Scooble.
Okay.
He looks like fucking Link.
Yeah, for sure. I like it.
So
He's not very well known.
Like, so that was my kind of criteria, is like,
Right.
which is like, I don't want the guy to be like, I want Walter Scooble to be known as that's fucking Link.
Right.
Like, Napoleon Dynamite is
Napoleon Dynamite.
Yeah, Napoleon
and
Dynamite, exactly.
Kind of like Daniel Radcliffe is Harry Potter.
100%.
Right.
Yeah, like, so like you look at that, that's kind of like, that was my criteria.
I just thought if Radcliffe was it would be like, bro, people would be like, oh shit, all right,
that dude,
yeah,
yes.
okay.
Because sometimes
but yeah, he's good. He looks like, was he in? I feel like I saw him in something else too. I can't remember. I'll have to look.
You can figure it out. Yeah. So okay, now, so
not wanted. Obviously, I don't want to be Chris Pratt because they always just give shit to Chris Pratt.
Right. Yes.
No, but honestly, like, and I don't mean this offensively. I don't mean this like I'm not in support of diversity or anything like that. I just don't want them to Disney out. Did you see the new South Park one? The new South Park episode?
Not yet. No. Is it great?
Oh, you're in for a fucking treat, my friend. Oh, dude, where they just Disney up the characters.
Oh, no.
They make them. They make
no.
all the South Park all the kids from South Park are like Spanish girls.
What?
That are trans and all that. It's fucking hilarious. But I just don't want them to Disney it up. Like, I don't be like, Link's Idris Elba. It's like, what? That doesn't make any sense. And it's not that I don't think that a black person could play Link. I totally could.
It's the relation, the visual relation of that to that person.
Like, I even thought of like, oh man, I can't remember his name.
From
the Karate Kid, the Karate Kid series from Netflix.
Oh shit!
But he's Blue Beetle now. Like,
yes. Oh god.
Yeah, I could whatever. I could see them. I could see that.
Trying to like.
But I just feel like it would be a forced.
Well, right, because there's plenty of like source material that is, like culturally oriented. So like you could say like that. I wouldn't want a white person to play that kind of a role or something like that.
The same way I didn't want Matt Damon to play a fucking Asian, what was that fucking movie with where he was he was like on the Great Wall of China. He was like Mongolian or something.
Yeah, it was like
whatever they cast Matt Damon.
They're like,
whole whitewashing.
Matt Damon. They're like, Matt Damon's not Asian. What are you talking about?
Yeah, the whole whitewashing in Hollywood has been a thing for forever, and it sucks. But at the same time, you can still overcorrect, and that's all I'm saying.
Okay.
So I don't want them to do that.
Right. So I mean, obviously, I didn't want them to do Squeak. That was kind of like my not doing it. So now I get to choose my next character because you went right.
Yep.
That means
you have to say who you didn't want to play Link.
Oh, I said Squeak.
Oh, that's right.
I think Squeak. I did him first because it was hilarious.
That's who I was trying to remember. All right, who's this dude?
Let me see.
I was going to say Nathan Fillion, but I know that's not right.
Let me see.
This guy.
Oh, yeah. Oh, shit.
What the fuck's his name?
Do a Google image search or something like that.
Hold on.
Isn't that what the kids do nowadays? They take a picture and put it in Google?
Jacob Tremblay.
Oh, yeah.
Jacob Tremblay.
What else is he in? Is he in The Maze Runner or something like that?
Jacob Tremblay. Jacob Tremblay. I don't know.
Dear Jacob Tremblay.
He voices Robin in the Harley Quinn series on HBO Max.
Let me tell you something. If you've not seen that show is hilarious. It's the fucking funniest shit ever. Like, what's his name? Ron Funches plays King Shark.
I was wrong with my picture. That's Jacob Tremblay. But it's still, another good choice.
Yeah, but
now I gotta figure out this guy.
What's his name? Ron Funches plays King Shark in that series, dude. He is fucking hilarious. It's so goddamn good. All right, so I get to pick my next one, which is going to be obviously Zelda.
Yeah.
And my choice for Zelda is Millie Bobby Brown, 11 from Stranger Things.
Yeah, that's a fantastic choice.
Thank you very much.
Very good choice.
Thank you.
It's funny randomly because I started a new job and I needed something like kind of background that I could half pay attention to, half not pay attention to while I'm working on new shit. And like it requires my attention, but I can still like
see on the
I
side.
still need something else.
Yeah.
Like I can't just be plugging away at spreadsheets or I'll go mad.
You don't need to tell me, motherfucker. I'm in the same goddamn boat.
I started rewatching Stranger Things because on November 6th,
the new one comes out, right?
Well, no, this passed a couple days ago, November 6th.
Yep.
Was the 40th anniversary of when Will from Stranger Things in the show disappeared. So he disappeared on November 6th, 1983.
That's right.
So I was like, oh, let me rewatch because they were calling it Stranger Things Day on November 6th. I'm like, I'll start it over again. Man, did I forget a lot about what happened in that show. Like the whole first season, I forgot so much shit.
So good, dude.
So
but like she has like the face, she's like perfect. I was when you said this to me, I was like, it was the first face that popped into my head was hers.
It's a good choice.
Thank you.
Did you have any other ones that were like kind of on the fence?
Like no, not really. Like she was like the only one for me. Like I was like that. As soon as I thought about her, I couldn't think of anybody else.
All right.
Who do you have?
So my first choice was Margot Robbie, just to be annoying. I know, honestly, that's my not choice. But I wanted to choose her because you denied me Margot Robbie in her.
I'm not going to hear the end of that for a long time. Our 10-year anniversary of this podcast, like Margot Robbie. I'm like, I'm sorry, dude. We're like in their 50s. What are you?
So Chris and I did a draft of when Travis Kelce. This is a couple episodes ago.
It wasn't a draft. It was a
scenario. Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift were dating.
Yes.
We had to pick who our celebrity person would be.
Basically,
and who we wouldn't want the other. We had to pick for each other.
Exactly.
So who we would want to be, who we wouldn't want. So I said for Chris, I wouldn't want it to be Ellen. He said he wouldn't want it to be Margot Robbie. Yes. Because he's a fucking dickhead.
Because I love you and I don't want
because I love you.
No, wait, seriously. And I don't want to fuck the girl that you're like in love with.
As if you would have a chance.
No, 0%.
So
as would you.
Honestly, where Tom Holland goes, Zendaya also goes. So it was also a thought for me.
She's a good choice.
But hold on, my shit just
your
froze.
interwebs are not working.
Yeah, hold on. No, just
it's the mayonnaise.
Yeah, definitely
slowing his brain and his body.
Hold on. What the fuck?
I don't know.
Sorry, I'm just trying to get to my notes.
Where are your notes?
Oh shit! Fucking froze up. Oh, that's it. All right.
Go ahead.
So, have you ever seen the show Euphoria on HBO Max?
Yes.
Her name's Hunter Schafer.
Yes.
Dude, she looks so much like Zelda. It's fucking crazy.
It's a good choice.
Like, that's her.
That's incredible.
Yeah. She actually looks like a fucking elf. Yeah, dude. She's wildly perfect for that role. Probably in the grand scheme of things, probably not well enough known, although Euphoria was really popular.
Very popular, yeah.
So I'm thinking that, she's probably a good choice.
No, 100% agree. Like, I don't disagree with that. Like, she...
who would you not want to see?
Rhea Perlman from Cheers.
Is she alive still?
I don't know, but if she is, she'd be a horrible, maybe the legitimately the worst. If Mama Fratelli was alive, she would have been my first choice. But Rhea Perlman, because I believe she is alive, is my second choice.
my do not choose her person. Besides Zendaya, because I didn't want the Tom Holland Zendaya thing.
Paul Poundstone. Oh no.
Emma Watson.
Oh yeah, no.
Because I didn't want the. I'm gonna take the whole Harry Potter cast as fucking. Okay.
Ron Weasley is fucking Ganon.
Although.
Red he's hair. A ginger.
He's gingies.
Yeah. What are you looking at me for?
I had him on my list. So yeah.
Well, you're the next pick, so you can actually choose whoever you want.
All right.
Would you like the king or?
So
obviously,
I'm gonna take
goddamn Ganon. Yeah,
I'm gonna take Ganon for sure.
Go ahead.
So I try to think of Gingies. Obviously, Ron came to mind. The person, I'm going to give you the one that I don't want first, though, because I feel like it's going to be like the carte blanche cast for, and that's Jason Momoa. I don't want it to be Momoa. And no. I think that it's they'll just continue to throw out the same dudes at shit.
Oh yeah, like, they're like, oh, you're gonna be this person too. Yeah, again, that's what we talked about before. Like, you want to be known for that one iconic character.
So I stayed in the same universe.
All right.
And I'm going with a guy who was on Game of Thrones. He's Norwegian. He played the character of Tormund Giantsbane.
Oh yeah, that dude.
His name's Christopher Hivaju. He looks like this.
Let's see. Oh yeah.
Yeah, dude. He's fucking Ganon. He's a bad motherfucker too. Like, he was a beast. He was in love with the super tall bitch. I can't remember everybody's name.
Oh, the super tall bitch. You know that bitch.
I can't remember what the hell her name was. Oh my god. I haven't seen Game of Thrones
Brittany
in so long.
Spiner.
No, the tall girl in Game of Thrones that was like the Queen's Knight.
Oh yeah.
Chris is too high and I'm too disgusted by mayonnaise.
Well.
Game of Thrones cast. Hold on. Female tall bitch.
Female tall bitch. Who's that female tall bitch? Game of Thrones. Come on now. Figure it out.
This chick.
Yeah, what's her name?
Brienne of Tarth.
Brienne of Tarth. There you go.
Yes.
There you go.
I can't remember the actress's name.
All right. So your pick for
Gwendolyn Christie is her name.
Gwendolyn Christie. She's awesome. Yeah. She's actually in Star Wars. She's the
Captain Phasma.
Yeah. Yes.
Yep.
All right. So now you get to go for.
I just know what you didn't get to go.
You went for what's his name?
I just went for Ganon.
All right, Ganon.
I said not Jason Momoa.
All right, so
yes to Tormund Giantsbane.
My Ganon,
yes,
is going to be Adrian Brody.
Not bad. I like it.
He's got very the sharp features, right? Like, he dye his hair red.
That's good.
I think that's again. I feel like
they can throw a Link at him. He's probably too tall for Link. He's too lanky, too super tall and lanky.
Yeah, a little bit.
Another guy I thought of for Ganon was the dude that played the Flash, because he's evil
Grant Gustin.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's super evil and has a cult.
Yes. You're talking to Ezra Miller.
Yeah, Ezra Miller. That's
this guy. Yeah, he's all fucked up.
Yeah.
So
the King of Hyrule.
So who do you not? Oh, no, wait.
I already said I didn't want fucking Momoa.
You didn't want Mo for
Ganon.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, fucking hi, bitch.
I'm just asking. So who I don't want for Ganon?
Yeah, no, you already said who you don't want for Ganon.
Who?
You just said it.
That's why I'm saying. Right. It's my turn to say who I don't want.
Yeah, sorry.
And it's Tyrese Gibson, because it doesn't make any sense.
Oh no! What you should have said was, what's his name? Fucking Dom from because you went to Tyrese from Fast and Furious. You should have gone with fucking Dom.
What's his name? Fuck.
Are you serious right now?
Oh, Vin Diesel.
Yeah. Use Vin Diesel as Ganon. He just pulls up in a fucking in a 68 Dodge Charger on the set of Zelda. Family.
Fuck that. All right.
I know I'm not choosing for the King of Hyrule.
That's my turn.
Oh, sorry.
Mine is Steve Carell.
That's your choosing for the king?
Yeah.
That's a really good choice, actually.
Because you look at the King of Hyrule, he's kind of got gray, big fat beard.
Yep.
Did you watch the series he did on Apple TV?
No, but Colleen is watching
It's
it.
very, very good.
I've heard it's good.
He's like a psychiatrist.
That one.
That one.
Oh,
The Patient,
fuck
I
yeah.
think.
Oh, God, yeah.
It's so good, right?
Dude, yeah, real good.
So, like, I saw his beer.
The psycho in that is one
Dominic,
of the...
whatever his name was. Yeah,
he's one of the brothers from Harry Potter.
Yes.
Yeah, dude.
Yes.
He's fucking fantastic. That show's fucked up. Real fucked up.
Yeah. Awesome.
I thought you were talking about the one on Apple TV that is...
the morning show?
Yeah, morning show. I thought you were talking about that.
No.
No, the Patient was on Hulu.
Oh, thank you. Yes. But he had the peppery beard or salty beard, I should say. And then so I think that he would be excellent as Hyrule.
So I am choosing all right. I'm sticking with it.
Do it. Do it.
So it's again, you want people who can again, you struggle with one person is one when they play somebody who's super famous and you don't want them you're like, I just remember them. I'm going with Nick Offerman as the King of Hyrule. Ron Swanson himself. Yeah, I mean, he's like.
Can I tell you that there was a
picture perfect for it?
There was a moment in time for me. I was before I said what I did.
Yes,
that it was Zach Galifianakis.
Oh, Zach Galifianakis is excellent for it too. Who was the guy in the show where he was like the last man on Earth? I also thought of him too.
Oh yeah. It's called The Last Man on Earth, I think, right?
He's been in a bunch of shit. Show. We're both too tired to remember.
There it is.
People. Will Forte.
Yeah, Will Forte.
He'll be pretty good too. All right, so my first choice for not playing the King of Hyrule, Dom from Fast and Furious.
So this is hard for me. Mm-hmm. So because I really didn't care, I just wanted Steve Carell. So I said Emilio Estevez.
Emilio Estevez.
Because I haven't talked about Emilio Estevez enough. He was in Young Guns and he's fantastic.
Oh man. Emilio Estevez was like, he was riding this high for a while, man.
And then he was like,
yep.
Thanos.
Just like a, and it's crazy because his name's Emilio Estevez, but that's not his fucking name.
Nope.
He is super not Emilio Estevez.
He's Fred Garner or something like that. What's his name?
No, he's Charlie Sheen's brother.
Right.
Martin Sheen's son. He's a fucking Sheen.
Fred Sheen.
His real name.
Sam Sheen.
His real name is what did he wipe it from his fucking Wikipedia? Seriously?
He's not Emilio Estevez?
No, his real name is not Emilio Estevez.
It is?
I don't know. It's like wiped from fucking from
Conspiracy theories on Digging in the Dome.
Oh, hold on. I'd say.
Come on now.
What is Emilio Estevez?
Yo, this may be my favorite episode of this show ever.
Not what is he doing now? I don't care what he's doing now. Oh, wait.
Do you figure it out?
It just says why he doesn't.
Birth name, Emilio Estevez, state of Missouri.
What the fuck, man?
I'm pretty sure that what Kevin just realized is that his actual name is Emilio Estevez.
Oh, wow. I got it backwards. So Martin Sheen's real name isn't Martin Sheen. Martin Sheen's real name is Ramon Estevez.
Ah!
So I had that shit flip-flopped. So Emilio Estevez is Emilio Estevez.
There you go.
His lion-ass dad is... And Charlie Sheen aren't...
He's like, I'm Sheen. He's like, I'm Estevez. Like, you're Estevez too, motherfucker.
He's like, I'm Sheen. I'm like...
He's like, Triquillo.
Why, what are you, shiny? Like, got a sheen to you? Oh, man, we need to move on.
All right, so we can do the...
We're way back.
We can do the draft?
Yeah, sure.
So, now, you're going to get this not at Thanksgiving because he's a cocksucker.
Not at Halloween either.
Like, we'll say we'll shoot for next week.
Yeah.
Middle of November.
Yes.
But it's
prior to hopefully Thanksgiving.
It's not so far removed that you forget about Thanksgiving, about Halloween. God damn it, you said Thanksgiving. Halloween.
Don't forget about Thanksgiving.
Yes.
During Halloween. So
we're going to talk about
it's partially my fault.
Yes.
That we didn't record this podcast. I was sick last week. So we should have recorded this last week. Wrong. So I consumed too much mayonnaise and I can no longer do this podcast.
Mayonnaise.
And mayonnaise. So last year we did this and we talked about our favorite Halloween candies. But I don't think we touched on enough. Or I'm still red. I don't think we touched. You see me like, you see me burping over here.
Yeah, but I'm literally. I can commiserate from when I had that chip and like.
It's fucking horrible,
we made an entire a segment of me dying from that chip. Like,
are you saying how bad your stomach hurt? I'm just sitting here burping in my mouth.
My stomach hurts.
So I don't think we touched enough on the worst
things that we hated. Yes,
the worst shit. So my son will be 2 at the end of the month. He went on his first trick or treating, which was amazing. He's obsessed with Halloween.
He loves Halloween.
He was perfect. He walked up to the door, knocked on the door, like he was ready. He'd been preparing his whole life for this moment.
And this is how you know that this kid is my godson. He had his birthday party
a month early because he loves Halloween so much.
And I brought him a gift because he's my godson. You know. And he proceeded to tell everybody, I guess everybody is in his world, which is you and Colleen, that all the gifts from the party were from me.
Uncle Chris. I took a video of him opening his gift.
He's like, who's this from? Uncle Chris. Goddamn right. Right here.
Chris greasing the wheels.
Right here. I'm like, hey, it's like all the good things that happen in your life is because of me. Just remember that shit and talk about it all the time.
Also, take Megamind. It's a new supplement sponsored by Digging in the Gym.
No, wait. He said it wrong. It's actually Magic Mind.
MagicMind.com. Go to magicmike.com.
No.
See some dicks.
Go to grinder.org.
After you go to magicmike.com, you're going to have to go to Better Health.
I'm confused about my sexuality. What's going on? All right. So
he was ready. So he's getting all kinds of shit, right? Mm-hmm. And our neighborhood goes all out for Halloween.
Yes,
as does yours.
Same as.
So I mean, like people set up at the bottom of the driveways, fire pits, and got adult drinks for the adults and candy and full size candy bars and all that shit. So random shit he would get, like not even candy. Like what the fuck is? He got fucking pretzels.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude, pretzels was a thing.
Cheese balls, like. And he loved the cheese balls. I'm not going to lie. He fucking ate the shit out of cheese balls. But as a person who would be trick-or-treating, like thinking back to my childhood,
what did
I want to get? And I get some bullshit. That's not candy. We're just sticking to candy. But I'm just saying, give out good stuff, man. Take the time, effort, energy. Buy some fucking good shit to give away.
And don't
people will remember. I remember to this day, I'm 47 years old. I remember that the vice principal of our middle school lived across the street from me.
Yep.
He gave raisins and 5 pennies wrapped up in Scotch tape. And as soon as his door closed, we fucking skyhooked him onto his fucking roof into his gutters. So I
hope it collapsed the fucking.
I hope it clogged and he had to pay like thousands of dollars to fucking get new gutters.
Why is there so many leaves on my roof?
Rainwater's pouring off the fucking sides of his house. Stuff full of fucking raisins. They expanded back to grapes.
His spout is full of copper.
They rehydrated. The raisins were like this big.
Yo.
So yeah, give good candy out. That's our fucking.
Don't be an asshole.
Yeah. So all right.
So wait,
spin the coin.
Spin the coin. No. We go back and forth on this.
I know. Well,
what was our last?
I don't fucking remember. We haven't done this for like a month.
That's not true.
Yes, it is.
Oh.
So we're just gonna start again. Start fresh. Ready?
Tails.
You can flip it. Just hit flip again.
Tails. Yeah. What's up?
You go first.
Fuck. I mean, look. There's no worse candy on the planet than Necco wafers.
Yeah, fuck. This is my first choice too.
Necco wafers are. It's edible chalk.
Yeah.
That's what it is. It's the shittiest thing that you can possibly give to somebody. If you have an enemy and they were like, oh my God, I'm so hungry, I would give them Necco wafers. They're the worst thing ever.
Any candy created in like 1905, like get the fuck out of here. Like it's been a while since I've seen a Necco wafer.
I've seen them more recently than
I
you
don't
would
know.
expect.
I've only recently had a child,
yes.
So I haven't trick or treated in a while. But like I haven't seen a Necco wafer in a minute. But they're fucking disgusting.
They are the worst thing that's ever existed on planet Earth.
So
the goddamn Necco
their
wafer.
flavor is like basically if you've had the spice flavor of jelly beans.
Yep.
Like not regular jelly beans, not fruit flavored jelly beans, but the spice flavor. Old people shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like where red is cinnamon instead of cherry. Yeah, exactly.
It's like it's like eating saffron.
Yeah,
it's like, oh God, it's like this is so fucking pungent. Why is it so strong?
It's anything that's got like they're like brown and pink.
Dude,
and like
it's fucking terrible.
They're literally charcoal. I think charcoal is one of the flavors.
Yeah, you tell 100%. Like if you were like in jail and you wanted to like count your days, you could use a Necco wafer and use the chalk to
like
say 5.
Fucking dare you to identify all the flavors that are in there. Like,
yeah, I can identify them. They're all horrible. That's it. I meant
the
answer
for real. What's the orange flavor in Necco wafers? There's an orange one. Does it taste like oranges?
No, it doesn't.
Fuck no.
No, it doesn't.
What's it taste like? You're fucking got me.
Tastes like classroom chalk. That's what it is.
Tastes like
disgusting.
Hell. Tastes like hell on earth.
So that's my first one.
Okay,
you get 2.
Right.
I know the 2 that you're
I feel like I'm
It's
cheating if I just take old fucking shit like. Super old, like
I don't like how you're discrediting my fucking Necco wafers.
I'm trying to. So I don't want to take like, bit of honey. You know what I mean? Like you haven't seen a bit of honey in 40 fucking years. So get out of here with that nonsense. If you're giving those away, you're trick or treating at the wrong houses.
Indeed.
So go to the rich people's houses where they're giving away full size Snicker bars. Yo, by the way, this is fucking great.
All right.
So. There's a dude that lives on our block, right? Mm-hmm. I swear to fucking Christ, he did this. It's amazing. He's just standing at the end of his driveway.
Okay.
He's got a box of full-sized candy bars. Reese's peanut butter cups,
yeah,
Snickers.
Oh, word, dude.
Fucking all the full-size shit.
Yeah.
And he's just macking on moms like as they're like, come on.
That's like having a puppy next to you.
He's like, and he's literally says, as like me and Bodie like was walking up, he's like, none of these moms want to take any candy, and I'm like, you're trying too hard, dude. It's like, what's this? This candy tastes like Sleepy. It's like, get out of here, Bill Cosby.
Yes.
All right. So I feel.
Hey, Mrs. McLaughlin, you want something sweet?
I feel like taking the super old stuff. I'm going to take stuff you actually get today. If you want to trick or treating tomorrow, I'm going to take something and I'm going to take the sweet version of your Necco wafer, and that's the Smartie.
Ah, yes.
Dummies. As a fucking Smarties
dummies
suck. Smarties are terrible. They're just tiny little chalky nonsense packed in a little fucking, and they're old as shit too. Smarties have been around for 150 million years.
The only difference between Necco wafers and Smarties is the size.
Yeah, well,
the taste
and also
is almost identical.
Yeah, and they're the same consistency. They got that chalky whatever nonsense. Right. But Smarties are sweet. Necco wafers are
garbage.
Whatever.
Yeah,
just
terrible.
Tastes like fucking mulch. Like it's just weird flavors. Yes. So, but Smarties are garbage.
Yeah, horrible.
Absolute terrible.
Yes, awful.
Number 2 for me. This is tough because I don't want anything coming back to you. But fucking Tootsie Rolls. Regular. I'm going to clarify this. Regular old chocolate Tootsie Rolls.
Not the new ones.
Yeah, not the fruity. The fruit ones I can get down with. They're fine. Regular chocolate Tootsie Rolls are hard, waxy. They don't taste chocolatey. They taste weird chemically.
Yep.
They fucking suck.
Yes.
Tootsie Rolls suck.
I got you.
There.
I said it. That's what you just did. That's so funny.
Exactly.
All right, so
I got Smarties and Tootsie Rolls. You got Necco wafers. You're on for 2.
All right, this one for me is easy because I did see this in the bag.
Okay.
For Sammy when she came home. I was like, Raisinets.
Oh.
Look, don't try to fruit up my fucking candy. What are you doing? I don't want your goddamn Raisinets.
Raisinets, really?
Raisinets. I was like,
I feel like
I was like, how are these still even available to anybody?
That feels like if you take a date to the movies and you go to the movies and you get candy at the movies and they choose Raisinets and you're just like, this is the last date. This is it right here.
I actually didn't even want to watch this movie.
I'm just gonna get shit faced at the movie tavern.
Yeah, no, I'm not into it.
All right, so yeah, totally.
Raisinets are goddamn horrible.
Yeah, they're terrible.
They're terrible.
They chocolate covered raisins.
Right.
Fucking awful.
Right.
Terrible. Nope.
Yeah,
I'm
terrible.
out.
All right. Yep. So I'm like back and forth between something that tastes really, really bad or something that feels really, really bad.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with Almond Joys.
Ooh,
Almond Joys suck dick.
I disagree.
That's fine.
I'm
saying for me,
chocolate and coconut. Mounds and Almond Joys, gimme.
No, Almond Joys suck 100% of the dicks.
I love those. I love what are the cookies that are made with coconut?
Samoas?
Samoas, really good. They're called something else though.
Snowballs.
No.
They have coconut in it?
I know, but I don't that's not what I'm talking about. Macaroons
maybe? Yeah, all right, yeah.
It's that shit. I love coconut, so
fair enough.
I can get down with that. I'm not. Most people fucking hate Almond Joys. They get Almond Joy, they'll chuck it into your fucking air conditioner. Yeah, dude. Most people
smells like Hawaii in here.
Most people say fuck Almond Joy. I'm in the latter.
Fair enough. I'm not a fan. So I have Necco wafers, Raisinets, and Almond Joys. You have Smarties, and Tootsie Rolls. 2 more for you.
Yeah. Man.
How's it gonna be?
I didn't think you would actually get this until I saw it in my kid's fucking bag.
All right.
Candy corn.
Yeah.
Candy corn is whack. Super whack. Disgusting.
No,
awful.
It's like gnats. They serve no purpose.
They have it, they sell it in like little individual bags. But they're like, back in the day, do you remember like old people that used to give candy that they like bagged up themselves?
Oh yeah, they put it in like little like
little like twisty tie.
You know how unacceptable that would be right now?
Like they would put like what do you call the fuzzy twisty tie? Pipe cleaners. Pipe cleaners, like a little orange pipe cleaner on it.
An orange and brown pipe cleaner on it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yo, I don't want I don't want your night drugs in my fucking kids.
Oh, I would take 100 of them right now. I'd take a fistful of those night drugs right now.
All right, so you have candy corn and what's it gonna be?
Yeah. I'm gonna go with Good and Plenty.
Oh.
So in case you aren't in the know, Good and Plenty's are the licorice flavored version of Mike and Ike's. And actually they're worse than that because they're like kind of even a little harder on the outside.
And they have chalkiness on the outside. That white
it's like a little crispy. And then inside is licorice hate.
Yes.
They're fucking horrendous.
Yeah, it's bad.
Good and Plenty, good and terrible.
Yeah, that's actually
how about good and terrible?
Oh, that boy is good. Good and terrible. Now, Good and Plenty definitely is false advertising on both fronts. But the Good and the Plenty, I would say, are not great.
Yeah, there's plenty of them, but they ain't good.
I don't like it. I'm between 3.
Okay.
I'm going to say this one, and this might be controversial, but I'm going to go with it.
Hit it.
Milk duds.
Oh yeah, I can understand that.
Because they literally, like, if you care about the amount of money you spend for dental work, like fillings, milk duds are the enemy of fillings. That is the mortal. It will literally extract a filling like nobody's. It's happened to me before.
It's awful.
Yeah.
Here's how I know they're terrible. Because it's one of my dad's, like, he was like my dad's go-to choice at the movies was like milk duds.
No shit.
Yeah. They're old caramel, gross nonsense.
They're called duds.
Yeah.
That's not a positive thing.
They're milky.
They stink.
Duddy.
They fucking suck.
Yeah.
All right. Do you have any honorable mentions?
Wait, hold on. I'm not done.
Yeah, you are.
No, I'm not.
You have Smarties, Tootsie Rolls.
Yes.
Candy corn.
I didn't get my fifth
and
yet.
Good and Plenty.
Yeah. See,
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, it's 4.
Oh, right. Yes.
And then you didn't pick your fifth.
Oh, I have another one. That's right.
Yeah. So run on your team.
I have Necco wafers, Raisinets, Almond Joy, and Milk Duds.
Yeah.
So I have one more. Oh, good.
I have one more.
So this is
good.
This one for me easy because it combines two things that I really dislike in a candy, which is
penis.
All right, 3 things I dislike. No.
Mayonnaise.
That's what you dislike. I don't like.
Could you imagine?
Well,
mayonnaise candy.
Oh.
Just bit into his shot fucking Satan's jizz right in your mouth.
Yeah, it's like one of those gushers, except it's mayonnaise.
Oh, mayonnaise gushers.
That's disgusting. All right, so mine is easy because it combines 2 things.
Oh, she's a mayonnaise gusher.
Oh God. 2 things that I will not like abide by in a candy. And it's Jawbreaker and Hot. Atomic Fireball. No bueno.
I used to love Atomic Fireballs. Anything. Atomic Fireballs, Gobstoppers, any of those.
Anything that's going to last for like 9 years.
Oh, yeah. Just suck on it all day.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds about your speed. Go ahead. Switch.
Better help. Okay.
Magic Mind. Expand your mind to some
Magic
shit.
Mike.
Go ahead. Number 10 for you.
All right. So, you were talking about Milk Duds.
Yep.
And it got me to switch up.
Go ahead.
Because I was starting to think of the dental issues that occur with some of this bullshit dog shit candy.
Yep.
And I'm going with Dots.
Oh, Dots fucking
suck. Dots. They taste terrible.
They
could be either hard or chewy or the combination of both, depending on how long they've been around.
Have they been hanging around? Like if there's been like if it was in a high humidity. If it's in a high humidity location, like in a sauna,
they could be all stuck together. You open the box, you can't even get it. You're like fucking dude. Dots fucking suck.
They have no value whatsoever.
None. They're
0.
waxy, terrible, awful.
They arguably should be number 2 behind Necco wafers.
They're up there, dude. Dots,
I'm serious.
Dots fucking
stink.
blow. Yeah, Dots.
I'm gonna
are
fucking
up there.
co-sign Dots. All right. So, did you have any honorable mentions? I did have some.
Oh yeah, me too. Whoppers.
Oh, you don't like Whoppers? Malt? You don't like the malt?
It's just. I mean, if you're putting them on a pedestal next to everything else that's good, they're fucking way down there, man. Like, it's just...
I understand.
I think it's because, like, there were certain candies that my parents liked, and then
that,
like
somehow that, like...
Yeah, just like I instantly made me not like them.
You like Whoppers? Fuck you. I don't like Whoppers.
Exactly.
You pussies.
Whoppers are gay.
So, mine was... Circus Peanuts, because they did...
Oh, yeah, you want to talk about old candy.
Yeah.
They had shit in the fucking... At the World's Fair in, like, 1893 in Chicago.
It could be used for insulation in some homes. Like, that's the texture of this shit.
Yep.
It's gross.
Yeah, definitely. Circus Peanuts, obviously, nobody likes those. But who's giving a fucking Circus Peanuts out?
I don't know. There are people out there.
All right, so this one pisses me off just from a general... Technically, it's not candy, so why the fuck are you giving me this?
Yeah.
And it's hard, and it's loses flavor after like 5 seconds, and I'm not like, unless you're playing Little League baseball, even then you might not even like it. That's Bazooka Gum. He got one of those in his bag. But what is it? Like, I'm not gonna No.
Yeah, the thing that I hated about bazooka gum most was that most of the time it was it had the hardness of adamantium when you chewed into it, like it break your tooth. It was like you like snap like one of the like thin pieces you put in your mouth and be like snap and like break like a pane of glass in your mouth. It's fucking terrible.
So bazooka, it was like Bazooka Joe was like the fucking talk guy.
That little Lego that you chew. And
but there was like a comic in there, and that was cool. That was cool, and like before TV.
Yeah,
like get the fuck out of here with that.
Exactly. Everything looks.
And then the cousin of Bazooka was Double Bubble.
Double Bubble, yeah.
The fuck out of here with that too.
They just make these things as hard as possible. I think these were made by the American Dental Association so they can make money off breaking your teeth. Yeah. They're that hard.
Yeah, Double Bubble blows, Bazooka blows. Anything's not candy. It's not candy. Gum is not candy.
Right.
I
don't
there's the pretend gum. Do you remember the pretend gum?
What do you mean? What pretend gum? What?
Razzles.
Oh, I don't remember that. No.
You don't remember Razzles?
I don't think so.
Oh, I'm gonna hook you up with an image of Razzles. So they were candy that turned into gum.
Oh no, I do remember that, but I thought that was a different
Razzles candy. They called it candy, but it's actually
like you chew into it and then it's actual
it becomes gum.
Right. And then you end up swallowing it and then ends up in your stomach for 9 years, apparently.
And you end up with fucking colostomy bags.
Exactly. Did you eat 9 pounds of gum, sir?
Do you eat a lot of Razzles as a child?
I had on my list Mentos. Not the flavored Mentos that
the
are
fresh maker? How dare you? No.
Let me tell you something. I'm not trying to like make out with a chick. I'm like candy.
Mentos better with Mentos, fresh and full of life. Mentos, the fresh maker.
I also had on my list because adjacent to the atomic fireball, Jawbreakers.
Yeah, I'm there. I just like
it just fucks your teeth up.
Yeah.
Like it hurts. Like I'm gonna start chewing on it and it's gonna end up breaking a crown or something like that.
Of the new school kind of candies, well, even less new school, were the ones where they tried to be like insanely sour. Warheads.
You're like,
it's not something that's enjoyable. You know what I mean? Like eat a peanut butter cup. Oh, Reese's
delicious. Pieces,
fantastic, amazing,
100% of the time.
Snickers, awesome every time. Twix, Kit Kats, all of it, amazing. But then I take this fucking sour ball and I was just like, I mean, if you're 5 and you're with your buddies and you're like, it's hilarious. Watch you suffer. Watch you eat a fucking spoonful of mayonnaise. Ha 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 ha. Fuckface. That's funny.
It was.
Yeah. Now it's not funny.
It's been funny the entire time.
All right. On that note, fuck you all. Goodbye.
Goodbye.